Kabrutus, the man who kind of kicked off a lot of the conversations that we've been having over the past month or so, has come up with a website that I really like. I like what he's doing over here. So, similar to his Steam curator, if you remember, a lot of this video game stuff kicked off because of a Steam curator where basically if a Sweet Baby Inc. presence was detected in a game, they made the list. And he's taken it a step further and now has DEI Detected as a website. And the idea here is really cool. So if people detect like radical DEI stuff in a game, it makes this list. Like, for example, Pokemon Go is on there. You've also got Forspoken on there. You've also got God of War Ragnarok on there, which, of course, is a Sweet Baby Inc. game. And eventually, I think the idea here is that you'll be able to just search everything. It's going to take time to build, but I like that this exists. I think that it's cool, and it's a good idea, and I like to see it expand into movies and other forms of entertainment, not just video games. And I think that's the idea there. So, really cool of him to do this. I like what he's doing. However, not everybody likes what he's doing. He's been DDoSed from this. The day this website launched, people tried to send DDoS attacks and take it down. It didn't work. They didn't send their best. The website is still up, still running. However, the criticism is also rolling in. One of the reasons that I hate English dubs, I don't like English dubs for anime, is because the people that work in the English dubbing stuff for anime are all usually awful people. I don't want to say them all because there's a couple good ones. There's a couple good ones out there, but for the most part, it's very, very similar to every other form of mainstream entertainment, if not worse. There's two factions of entertainers that I think are some of the worst people in entertainment, and it's comic books, American comic book writers, artists, and voice actors, specifically voice actors that work in anime. They are the worst. Now, the Japanese people, I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about people that do Spanish dubs or anything else. I'm talking about English voice actors. They're on a high horse. They think they're amazing, even though they're secondhand actors, by the way. Usually they're nowhere near as close as the talent. They're not even close to the talent level of their Japanese counterparts. They usually are all just nasty people. I've done a lot of videos covering this. And once again, a voice actor tied to Crunchyroll has come out and decided to voice their opinion on things. This actor is from Dragon Ball Super. He voiced the character Gamma 2. If you don't know what that is the character from the most recent Dragon Ball Super movie, Superhero. And he has decided to go after Kabrutus and call him an uneducated racist troll. A Brazilian man that lives in Japan now, by the way, because he's going to school in Japan. But yeah, he is a racist, living with all those Asians in Japan. American voice actors, absolutely the worst. And, thank God for Japanese subtitles. Or Japanese with English subtitles. So that I don't ever have to know these people exist outside of reporting on crazy shit that they say online. So, the other day, he posted this. Sup, guys? Just wanted to remind you that Zoo is going to launch. think I'm saying that right. This game is on Sweet Baby Inc. Detected's curator page, and yeah, it is connected to Sweet Baby Inc. Vote with your wallet. It's fair, and I will. Any game attached to Sweet Baby or any of these other groups, I will not be supporting them. And this guy was very mad. He's got quite the history of this shit, by the way. Anyway, if you aren't a Twitter check engagement farming, uneducated, racist troll, and you want to play a game rich freaking culture, check this game out. He comes in again, going after this guy, this ye old gamer guy. That person, if we're talking about the same person, is pretty transphobic, shares right-wing ideologies, and laughs at racist jokes. So the values clearly didn't align. She seems to be upset she got kicked out. This is the Crunchyroll voice actor talking about Gothix TV. Very nice woman, by the way. Had her on a Flashcast, interacted with her a few times. Very nice person. She's laid her story out there plenty of times. I don't need to go over it, but she left the left, and therefore she's a traitor. So this guy's got to go after her. Here he is again, doubling down on his opinion of Gothix. Here he is again going after people that criticize that Percy Jackson news. And here he is going after Elon Musk, who I don't think he even realizes what he's saying here, talking about how Elon likes free speech, but he allows people to speak. These far left activist liberals don't give a shit about free speech, by the way. They call free speech restricting your speech. It's crazy. Here he is getting mad about the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game because of the character, literally demanding a job with them, and so on and so on. I don't need to go over the whole thing. You get the idea here. But it's another voice actor that is hyper woke, as all of them are, because if you're not woke, they will sniff you out, and they will get you out of the game. We've seen it happen before. It happened to Vic Mignogna. Vic Mignogna booted. Why? Because they didn't like him. This is why I actually know a lot about some of the behind-the-scenes voice actor stuff from the Vic Mignogna days when we were covering all of that craziness. And I can't say some of who these people are that have been treated like shit and have revealed a lot of these high school acting people in the voice acting game. But you know, a lot of them, you'll see at smaller cons. You won't see them at bigger cons anymore because, quite frankly, if they were to get a job or if they were to get an appearance there, they'd be kicked out because then a lot of the other ones, like your Chris Sabat's, Sean Schemmels, that's the English voice actors for Goku and Vegeta, they'll have you kicked out or they won't appear there. And who do you think is going to get the biggest business for the con? Unfortunately, it's the English voice actors for Goku and Vegeta. Both of them are terrible people, by the way. Some of the worst in the industry. But a lot of people have been pushed out, and it's pretty sad. They've pretty much hijacked that medium, and we talk about that with the localizers and stuff quite a bit, but it's a shame that such a beautiful form of entertainment, which is anime and manga, is completely hijacked by these political activists that can't stand it for what it is, really, and they want to see it change. But yeah, I love what Kabrutus is doing here. Love this website. I think it's great, and I like to see it expand and keep going. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you want to check out the website, it is DEIDetected.com. Let me know in the comments what you think about all of this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here. I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.